The summer of 2014, I had the chance to work at a research laboratory in Hong Kong. During my time there, I had a conversation with my supervisor, and he was sharing with me about his experiences working in North America, in particular Toronto, and how he was just saying how there's just so much resource and funding going into research in Toronto. So ever since then, I was very interested in seeing how research plays out in North America. Coming up to the summer of 2015, I was doing a lot of reading on the different hospitals and healthcare centers in Toronto, and also talking with some of former RCSI students who did research in Canada. And I sent out a lot of emails to doctors and to professors expressing my interest in doing clinical research and having some sort of patient interaction as well. Fortunately, a couple of them replied, and after a screening and interview process, I was able to get a research position at Princess Margaret Cancer Centre in Toronto, which is one of the top 5 cancer centers in the world. I was involved in a couple of projects, but I was mainly involved with the adolescent and young adult program at Princess Margaret Cancer Centre, and I was involved with interviewing patients and conducting surveys on their experiences with the program. Another study that we were doing, we were developing patient educational pamphlets on fertility preservation for both male and females. I was sitting in medical. I was involved in editing the brochure and sitting in with medical directors, with nurse specialists, and of course talking with patients on how we can improve the brochure as well. A study I was involved in was looking at the incidence of hypogonadism post-testicular cancer treatment, and I had the chance to look at patient records, clinical notes, and doctor's notes. Once or twice a week, I also had the chance to do some observership, following a pediatrician and an oncologist and urologist around, and looking at how they interact with patients and the process they do. So overall, it was a very, very rewarding and stimulating summer where I got to prepare for the future and kind of got me thinking about the kind of specialties I want to get into.